So now is the time that we roll some dice in anger. If you are watching, please do consider like and subscribe or comment. It's very much appreciated. I'm Dave, the Dungeon Master. To the right is Jake, who's playing Ace. Beneath him is Lewis, who's playing Mephiston. Mark is playing Nusgron to the left. Last but not least is Tom, who's playing Grismore. And this is Baldursgate Descent into Avernus session something. What are we up to now? 18. 18. So when we last left you, you had descended into hell. You descended into hell to see if you could save the city-state of El-Turel. El-Turel the Holy and Good. You'd plane shifted into El-Turel itself. So let me give you your map of El-Turel. You'd arrived at a familiar place on the docks, or what used to be the docks. The city of El-Turel is now floating 100 feet above the surface of El-Turel, as if it's descending into the river Styx itself. It's being pulled in with these 8 chains that are surrounding it. And you also spotted beneath you the actual blood war, the war between devils and demons, as demons were arriving and spawning out of the river Styx, attacking the phalanxes of devils. In an effort to try and find your feet, you went from the east side, you managed to gather some refugees, you fought some devils along the way, and we finished with you just crossing the bridge from the east side to the west side. Your west side, thank you. Your goal is to head towards High Hall. You've heard that Grand Duke Ulder Ravengard is kind of in charge, which is bizarre because he's from Baldur's Gate as opposed to El-Turel, but I mean, he was your previous leader. And that's where we left it then. So we finished at a long rest. So you and you've got 2 families of refugees with you. Lulu, I'm going to be playing Kuraz tonight. Say that Tinker has gone somewhere, so we won't be able to do any intelligence-based checks, and anyone else in the party, they're lagging behind. So, still heading towards High Hall. The first thing I will ask for is a D20 roll. I don't think you did one last time, Jake, so I'm going to ask you to do the first roll of the night. Just a flat D20 roll for me, please.
Sure. If I can get... $13
and a D10.
And a D10. We're all dead. That's over.
Yeah, here comes the red dragon.
It's a 10.
It's a 10. Okay. So.
Oh shit! Not good.
Okay, so as you're walking with these 2 families, I mean, you've now got 5 children with you, 3 dwarven children and 2 human children. You've got they're all non-combatants pretty much. You can hear a banging on the door of a building that's mostly crumbled down. Almost all of the buildings have crumbled down or suffered some damage. But you hear a loud banging on a door as you pass by. What do you want to do?
On the inside?
From the inside,
yeah. I know that's a stupid question. I've just thought about it because we'd be able to see them knocking if it was from the outside. Right. I will shout, "Hello!" At the door.
There's just more banging on the door. There's no verbal response.
Yeah. Is someone in there?
the banging becomes a little bit more urgent.
That's. I'll turn to the others and say, I'm not sure that opening that is a good idea, but that's all I'm saying.
Can I go and have a listen at the door and have a perception, see if I can hear any noise or commotion?
Yeah, sure.
Well, we can obviously hear the bang. That's a 12.
Okay. It sounds like, it sounds like there's quite a few people inside, and they're definitely struggling. You can see with a perception of 12, it looks like the door has been wedged. It's not locked. You can sort of see through the
Look, it's
the
been
key.
wedged from the outside.
Yeah.
Have I got something that I can blow the bloody doors off with? That's the question.
So Grizz will look at Nuzzy and say, do you think you could force the door open?
What about like our little imp friend? Could he not do anything?
Well, I'll try. If it looks like it's been wedged. I mean, if they're banging from the inside, it must have been wedged on the outside. So, can I see the wedge?
Yeah, it looks like. I'm just going to backtrack. Your imp friend, just for this session, I'm probably going to rejoin him back with you when you're at High Hall. He was doing a recce for food and drink still. Yeah, it looks like there's a wedge at the top and a wedge at the bottom. It looks like pieces of wood have been sort of hammered in and then wet, so they've expanded slightly. So you probably have to prise them out
on the door.
Yeah, that's a cantrip, isn't it? Thunder?
It is a cantrip. So you create a burst of thunderous sound that can be heard up to 100 feet away. Each creature within range, other than you, must succeed a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 of damage. But
okay, but you're aiming it at the door.
At the door, yeah.
I'll move out of the way.
Right.
I'd like to prepare so if what's on the inside of the door is a threat, not people, then I would like to cast a spell.
Sure.
I've got a feeling it's going to be something like zombies or something. I've got Walking Dead vibes coming from this bad boy.
So as the door explodes
take 9 points of
open,
damage.
You can see a whole bunch of zombies inside.
Fucking told you. Knew it.
You knew it. Right, so
I did.
Would it be a game with a harper if a door didn't get opened?
Yeah.
In style.
God damn it.
Okay. And there's a fair few of these. So the doorway's just here. Let's roll some initiative, and then I'll go and turn Tess's light out. I'll let you boys do it first, and then I'll.
Where am I? There I am. Whoa! I didn't roll 3 for initiative. That's unusual.
Oh, you rolled quite well, actually, haven't you?
I love this new. I've got 2 screens set up at the minute.
Yeah, I'm using 2 monitors, so I've got map tools on one and Discord and my character sheet on the other.
Well, Emma works from home now. Now she's on mat leave, so we've got like a setup. So I've literally got like my laptop here, and then I've got it linked to the other computer. So I've got my character sheet on this side and map tools on this side.
2 screens are good, mate, aren't they?
Yeah. Pitch the way forward.
It is.
I'm still living my peasant's life with 1 screen. To be fair, up until recently, I had a really piss poor laptop as well.
Oh, remember those days?
I'll be back in a second, chaps.
Where? Oh, look a bit like a baboon.
Pardon me.
Oh,
Well, I was going to start this tonight.
Jesus Christ.
But
Oh, other crew hunting.
Hunting pack.
yeah,
So have you what is they? That's allies of the blue fellas, isn't it? Is it?
yeah.
What are
Yeah.
they called? The blue fellas.
Fruit. Oh, Tau.
That's it. Yeah, the crew
But-
are an ally race, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm aware. I know me shit.
I collected Tau when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Well, I say kid, teenager, but
I hope you'll be able to get some
like-
joy out when I finally find Warhammer Army.
I collect them now.
do you?
Only for kill team.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
I don't need another army of shit that I'm not going to paint.
Well, those ones I'm going to paint them up to a reasonable standard, and then sell it as like a limited edition codex with cards with a decent painted army. Well,
Yeah.
decent 500 points, I think it is. Looking at the box,
There's enough people out there that just don't enjoy the painting in there. So
that's it. Yeah, that's my. I mean, to be honest, sometimes I like the building.
yeah,
If they're really decent models, I love it. It's when you get one of those models that is just a bell end, like the bloody Pegasus from the New Bretonians. Why is that saddle in 3 bits? Obviously I know why they're doing it because of the cast and stuff, but it's a pain in the fucking ass.
yeah.
Well,
Sam wasn't happy
all
about that.
Necrons are a pain in the backside.
The new Sigmar kit's usually pretty good though.
Yeah.
Hope.
The what? Oh, the new
The new Age
Sigma.
of Sigmar kits, they're normally pretty good for building.
I think this new edition is going to be awesome for Sigmar. Not going to lie.
I think this edition, like the Cruel Boys were a really cool army. I really like them.
Cool boys.
Right, in the Avernus thing, I've posted again that link
And
to.
here's me with my iron jaws.
Apparently, the selling. So if anyone's played Assassin's Creed Valhalla, it's from the game.
Oh, right.
But I haven't, so I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't played an Assassin's Creed game since Assassin's Creed Revelations.
Valhalla is awesome. That's my favourite one.
Yeah,
Although
it's always
I've
good.
still got a soft spot for Assassin's Creed 2 with Acerion.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, I like Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I like quite a few of the modern ones. Like, I really like Odyssey, but like, they're almost trying to shoehorn Assassin's Creed lore into games that would probably be better without it. Like, they're just good games. Like Assassin's Creed Valhalla is just a good Viking game. Like, if you want to play like a Viking raiding game with good story, like, it's great for that.
Yeah, I know a couple of lads at work have told me it's absolutely amazing, but I have not played. Apparently, new games are taking a tumble. There's only the only new games apparently that people are playing really, and I say new, Baldur's Gate 3 and the Helldivers and Pal World.
If you ever get a chance, goes to Toshiba or Toshima. Awesome game.
The story
heard
in
of that
Ghost of Tsushima is great.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it now.
Play the main story though.
There was a game that came out a few years ago where you were a ninja and it was really gory.
Sakura.
No, it began with like, is it Tenju or something? Tenju. It's like
Oh,
PlayStation
there
1.
was Tenchu Stealth
Yes.
Assassin was on the PlayStation,
That-
the original PlayStation.
It's like that, but with updated graphics, with
Yeah.
more. You can do like a more samurai focused combat. It's awesome. You get a chance to.
The
Enjoy
original
it.
was awesome at the time. I mean, if I'd be scared to look at it now. It'd look so bad, but 'cause it was PS1. But I mean, it was great at the time. You got your grappling hook to get up on the roof, and you could, drop in through little skylights and kick off, and sneak up behind the guards and one shot them. It was wicked.
Anyway, zombies.
Yes, zombies.
One minute, I'll be back.
Oh, Jake's gone. He's up first.
I am a nana.
Oh, yeah, no, you're on about. So actually, probably Jake that might need to know. The last 2 episodes of Stormbringer, the Warhammer magazine, there's a Gargant.
I need to get that. I could use that for Oddworld, I think. I could use it as a Chaos Giant.
Yeah. If you go on to Forbidden Planet, you can probably order them. But if I'll have a look into WH Smith's as well, because they have them. He's putting the second one behind the counter for me next week. But it's, I think, how much are the Gargants from Games Workshop? Are they like 40 quid or something?
Gotta be 50 quid, yeah.
Are they?
Gotta be.
Well, I think it's $8.99 or $9.99 per. What's it? So it's 20 quid for a Gargant, basically.
Yeah, 100%.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'll never need one, but I'm like, yeah, I'm getting one of them.
You can have one for 20 quid, yeah.
Yeah, they look really cool. That's why you want one. That's the only reason.
That's exactly what happened.
Is it the Man Crusher Gargant?
It's
the Great Gargant's my favourite. It just looks like a big. It looks like me, but made of metal. Just a big fat thing on tracks.
Ale
with guns
Guzzler?
sticking out of it.
Oh, that particular variant I can't see on the website. It's probably like a variant of the box, but it might be
Just looking up the image search on it now.
The bigger one. There's one that's the Man Crusher Gargants, 42.50, and then there's the other Mega Gargants, which are like 130 quid.
Yeah, no, it's not a Mega Gargant. Ale Guzzler Gargant. Yeah, because they've got there's a 3-part issue with the Stormcast Drakes. Wow.
I do like a good Drake.
I know, I should probably be getting 4 Drakes. I don't know.
I reckon when the new edition for Sigmar comes out with the starter box, I'll probably get that, because I know it'll have the Skaven in it versus Stormcast.
You reckon?
Yeah.
They're going to do Stormcast again?
Confirmed.
Was it?
They've redone the models, haven't they? Yeah. With my favourite rat boys.
Yeah. Shall we do the thing then? Right, so the door bursts open, Jake. I won't take that as your action, so you can have a full round of actions now. You're first, if you will. You're muted, dude.
I apologise. I'm going to hit them with a spell. Let's get them to make a wonderful. Can I get them to make a dexterity saving throw? Actually, fuck that. Can I have a Constitution save from them? It's a 15-foot cube from the front of me, so.
Okay. So that's basically all of them then, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a lot of rolls. Right, 12 rolls. Oh, shit. Where are zombies? Why aren't zombies on it? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, Constitution save, you say, dude?
Yeah, Constitution save from all of them, please.
Okay. What's your DC?
16.
16. So 1 pass. 2 pass. 3 pass. 4 fails. 5 fails. 6 is a pass. 7 fails. Only 3 fails so far. Oh, there's a natural one. 8 fails. 9 fails. 2 more. 10 passes. 11 passes.
Me, how many zombies are in there?
12.
12.
Jesus Christ.
6 fails. Right,
I'm not going to say I told you so, but I told you so.
Bloody Harper.
Oh, actually, no, because 3 of them you can't get to. So they automatically pass. So that's right. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 are the last 3, so they're not going to count. Okay, right. 1, 2, 3 failed. Roll your damage then, Jake.
They take half anyway, even if
Yeah,
you pass.
yeah.
That's 12 points of damage.
Okay, so let me do the fails first then for 12. 4 damage, 12. That actually adds up to a lot of damage, doesn't it? 6, 8. And then these take 6, so damage 6. Anything else from you, Jake?
Yeah, I'm gonna move back because I'm a coward, and there is no point in opening myself up to be murdered. So I'm gonna move this way and back.
It was fair. Mephiston.
Sweet.
Zombie E.
Yeah.
Fireball, please.
So in response to this, you can hear Gargorth chuckling, and he'll just say, as this gout of fire comes out from.
Exactly. Dex save of 21.
Yeah, and that's going to be
12 dex rolls.
all 12 of them. Right. 21?
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty simple then. So 1 failed, 2 failed.
It's probably one of the only chances I'm going to get using some kind of fire spell at something that won't absorb fire.
6. What was the 21?
21. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Roll your damage, mate. this could be over real quick.
Is that from the shield, Lewis?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
One of my dice is stuck on one of the top 25.
Okay. I'm hoping that I'm just testing map tools just to see if that works. Okay. Now, in theory, zombies have an undead fortitude feature. If a zombie is reduced to 0 hit points, make a Constitution saving throw with their DC plus the DC of 5 plus the damage taken. So that's DC of right. So you've annihilated all 12 of these zombies, mate. Just incinerated them and blown half of the house apart as well. We've got to say that as well.
Yeah.
So
okay, simple combat.
I'm
that's 12.
Turn and look at him in slight awe. Wow.
I can't believe you didn't want that shield.
Well, that was a very simple solution. One could almost call it final.
Yeah, I think I'll start walking around with my shield and spear at the ready, just in case for zombies in hell. Oh.
Look at the shield as well as he kind of brings it up afterwards and goes, fuck.
Well, talk us through it then, Lewis. What's because I'll let you spin this. Obviously, I'm controlling Gorgoth as a personality, but
yeah,
what happened?
broke
He
wind.
almost so he saw the amount of zombies the amount, and he's just kind of like, oh shit, kind of thing. And I kind of want to flavour it as Gorgoth just like, let me loose kind of thing. And he's gone,
Yeah.
you know what, fuck it, why not? And he's just drawn the shield forward like that in front of him, almost to try and like defend himself as he's drawing his sword out, and the fireballs just shot out of the shield.
Nice. Yeah. Okay, so that house is now cleared. You do see at the back of the room, just starting to the fires are just going out. You do see sort of 3 large barrels that seem relatively.
I'll go and check them out.
In fact, there's 5 barrels, and each of them contain 3 gallons of fresh water each.
Oh, superb! I'll shout the family in, tell them, and who's with us? Is it just the family, or is there somebody else as well?
There's a oh no, it's halfling family. There's a halfling family. There's human family. Lulu and
say what fresh water, and I'll point it out to them.
Yeah,
Is it
yeah. It is. It is. It tastes well. It tastes perfectly fresh.
It was
I'll
a
water
Stradism
as well.
They start gathering them up. Sorry, Jake, go on.
No, I was just going to say I've come up against a hag in Baldur's Gate and murdered her because of Strahd.
Yeah, that was only a green hag, though, mate.
I know, she was like, will you make a deal with me? I was like, no, you must die. I hate all hags.
Yeah, I hate them too.
Oops.
Nothing wrong with the hag, mate. Brown one once in a cauldron, but other than that.
Up onto High Hall then. That's it in terms of you've every chance to hit a random encounter you did do, but that's fortunately now done. So what I'll give you is give you the description as you press forward with these families in tow, now carrying this fresh water. So, High Hall. This cliff-top castle was once the crowning architectural jewel of Elturel. Only 3 of the 5 watchtowers still stand, though they appear abandoned. The wooden gates that once led into the castle grounds have been shattered, leaving a gaping hole in the wall. The west side of the castle has been reduced to a pile of smashed brick and broken wood. The surviving buildings are blackened by soot. At the centre of the castle grounds, the High Hall Cathedral stands defiant. So, if I remember correctly, that's your picture of High Hall as you approach. Everything is burnt with rubble, fire, smell of brimstone, except for one entrance, which is the eastern entrance as you're approaching. Your approach takes you round enough to be able to see that the entrance itself is guarded by hellhounds, and specifically 3 hellhounds next to this open door, and the front door has been blasted open.
Dave, did you say we'd had a short rest just before we started? Sorry, a long rest just before this session? No,
short rest. So I'm going to take your view to here. Hold on, that was the wrong button. Those buttons, that should do it. So what I'll give you, these are the stairs that ascend into High Hall. High Hall you've been in before when you've been to Elturel. At the top of the stairs leading to the cathedral, an archway opens into a long hallway containing 8 columns. Some of the columns have been carved to represent Torm, but the infernal magic of Avernus has warped the others to represent likenesses of a winged female devil, a winged female devil wielding a luminous sword. And the 3 hellhounds are sort of sat watchful at the entrance of High Hall. Now, you're a good distance away. We'll say you're 90 feet away. And there's plenty of rubble between you and the entrance to the Hellhound. And for now, they haven't seen you.
Do you reckon they'll play fetch?
You've fought Hellhounds already.
Yeah.
And of what you suspect not.
Man, why are they always spoiling my fun?
How many is there, did you say, Dave?
3.
Right, we should be able to dispatch them quite quickly, I reckon. I'm just thinking whether or not I rage. I've got 2 left for the day.
Didn't you had a short rest, Mark? Shouldn't you?
Oh, did you? I thought, oh God, yeah, you said we could do. Yeah,
Yeah, it's the play test, the barbarian play test. You can have it.
Right, thank you. Which case I'll be shield away, lay voot.
Yeah, in fact, I will cast a spell on Lizzie.
Cool.
I will cast Enhance Ability, and I will give you Bear's Endurance. You've got advantage on Constitution checks and 2d6 temporary hit points.
Oh, awesome! Thank you.
Cast that.
Can I
That's 8. 8 temporary
Nice
points.
one. Thank you.
can I cast Minor Illusion to see if I can draw them away?
Sure. Is enhanced ability concentration?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what are you thinking, Jake? What would Ace be doing?
I'm thinking about Ace is going to do basically he's going to because it can range. It doesn't really specify. 30 feet away. So potentially kind of but 30 feet from me.
You're going to have to. I mean, there's rubble around. You're going to have to get quite close to be able to cast it.
Minor Illusion can count as you create a sound or an image within range that lasts for the duration. The illusion also ends if you dismiss it as an action. If you create a sound, its volume can range from a whisper to a scream. It can be your voice or someone else's voice, a beating drum. So I'm going to potentially try and stealth up.
Okay.
Right. So I take it I just need to roll a stealth check.
Yes, please. What's everyone else doing while Ace is stealthing up?
That's a 13.
Okay.
Well, I was almost ready just to throw a few spells at it, so I'm in a position where I can respond if they charge.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Koraz is going to try and stealth up with you as well.
Courage used guidance.
Sure.
For additional D4 of stealth ability. So that's 14. I'll take yours, 4. That takes it up to a 17.
Well, hold up, because Koraz was doing it on himself, mate, not you.
I can't give it 6 concentration. I've already got concentration spell up.
Yeah. So, sorry, Lewis, were you saying you are going to creep forwards?
I was almost going to get into a position where I can launch an Eldritch Blast from where I am, pretty much. So if there's a bit of rubble, I'd be positioned by that going, if this goes tits up, I'm going to throw a spell at you.
Okay, so that's 90 feet away, isn't it, Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, it's not short range. 120 feet.
Oh, there you go. Fundusgrond and Grismore then?
I'll be doing the same. I'll be getting ready to throw a Guardian Bolt if I need to.
Okay, I might just Leroy. How far away are they, Dave?
From you, they're a good 90 feet, but there's plenty of rubble, so you can see Jake and Kuraz going from rubble to rubble, trying to remain as inconspicuous as possible.
In which case, I'll not. They're a good 90 feet. They're within. In that case, they're within. What range have I got? That range. What I'll do then is I'll stay sort of, around the just not draw any attention to myself and just quietly pull out and load my crossbow.
Okay. So as let me just have a look. As 50. So what I'm going to do is just move you back ever so slightly as you get to the steps. So there's rubble everywhere, but as Kuraz and Ace start to attempt to stealth around, all three notice you creeping in. Your other three haven't been noticed yet. So what I'm gonna do is everyone roll initiative.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we switched roles here, Mark. You've got the good initiative, and I've got a really bad one again.
And you still beat that hellhound.
No.
Oh no. It just took ages to come up.
Okay, that's everyone. 1, 2, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. So what's going to happen is those of you that are sort of staying at a distance, you see and hear Kuraz stumble, and he stumbles into Ace, and both of them have made a bit of a noise. Let's put them a little bit further north, around there. To make sure that they're still. But actually,
I think what Ace would be doing, Ace would almost turn around and be like, like, why are you being so noisy? But as he's doing that, he's almost being noisy.
Nice. So, Mephiston, you can have your go first. Won't be a surprise round because they've been alerted as to what's happening, but you're first to react.
Can I bonus action Hellhound a Hex?
Done.
And then I'll launch a couple of Eldritch Blasts. 18?
18 hits.
So 9 plus 5, so 14.
Nice.
And then he'll throw another one as well.
Sure.
18.
Yeah.
10 plus 4, 14.
14, brilliant. Okay, so you can see now who rolled highest. So a Hellhound A and B are getting ready to run towards your two companions there, but now your Eldritch Blast has streaked through C, has spotted where you guys are, but it is Nuzgrond next. So you're slightly further away than this, Mark. You're not quite here. What I'm happy for you to do is to move your movement this round to get into this exact position here.
Right. In which case, then I shall, once I've moved to there, I'd just say I'd loaded the crossbow. I'm just going to take a shot at the wounded one.
Okay. Did you want to do the same, Lou, or did you want to hang back further?
I'm all right where I am.
Okay, so you moved. Oh, right. So you, yeah. Okay, gotcha. Okay, Mark. Which one are you shooting at?
The wounded one.
Gotcha.
Why is it? I'm trying to point on it. Oh, yeah, that's it.
Well, you've rolled
25, natural 20.
you've rolled that twice, Mark, and got 2 natural 20s.
You kidding?
Nope.
Oh, this calls for a
Wow.
Right then,
Nice.
damage. I'm sure it's going to resist it, but
Have faith, Mark. You're pulling out the big guns tonight.
yeah.
These do not seem to be resistant to the normal damage.
Ooh.
So it takes 11 damage, and the A is not very well at all. Anything else from you, Mark?
Yeah, I will. Put the crossbow back, just glaive out, ready for next round.
Gotcha. Okay. So that takes us to Hellhound A, who's going to charge forwards. He's got a choice of 2. Mark, roll a d4 for me, please.
Right.
Kuros definitely looks more appealing.
Yeah, unfortunately, this one's got a taste for A's. In fact, no, he's not. What he's going to do is going to stand short. He's going to stop there and breathe fire over both of you. So you need to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
What a colossal cockwomble.
Yeah. I would also use the phrase twat waffle. I think it's that.
I love waffle.
They are nice.
That's a
aren't they?
24.
Okay, you've passed, mate. Kuraz didn't. Kuraz takes 24 points of fire damage.
Cool.
You take 12. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Hellhound B is going to do exactly the same. Charge forwards to there. Both of you make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Not again.
Yeah.
I failed that one.
Oh dear.
Yep.
Imagine.
The damage isn't as high. The damage is 19 on this one.
I'm glad.
I wish my monkey had stopped spanking.
Okay. That's their turn. Kuraz. Woo. Kuraz is probably going to heal a lot. He's going to cast a level 2 cure wound himself. Is he? Though? No, he'd probably healing words himself. Oh. Mighty 7 hit points. Step forwards and try and hit. That misses. His step forward there to try and get in between them both. Hellhound C now does something similar for Nuzgrond. So this is just for you, Mark. Dexterity saving throw, please.
I get advantage.
Even if you're not raging.
I believe so. Yeah, advantage
Cool.
on dexterity while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
Wicked. Yeah, advantage on this then, mate.
Right. 2 17s.
Tidy. All about the doubles for you tonight, Mark.
Isn't it?
So the major damage is 25.
So that's halved to 12.
Okay, that's the so Ace, your turn, mate.
So Ace is going to bonus action. He's going to use his Mantle of Inspiration. So he's going to pull his lute out. He's going to start strumming, getting some power chords going. And then as he does that, he's going to throw his Mantle of Inspiration. So everyone gets 8 temporary hit points. So Kuraz, me, Mephiston, Nuzzy, and Grizz. Everyone take 8 temp HP.
Thank you.
Brilliant,
That's
mate. Yeah.
absolutely awesome.
You're all within 60 feet, aren't you? That's just the most important bit.
Pretty sure.
Yeah. You what? Move yourself this way a bit, mate, if you don't mind. Just because where the position on the map Mephiston and Grismore are further away than that. But if you move yourself around, not necessarily in melee range of the Hellhound, you don't need to do that. But
Well, the other thing is, so as another thing, as I'm kind of like starting to play my loot and start doing the Mantle of Inspiration or Mantle of whatever it's called, I'm gonna use my Minor Illusion spell. I don't know how I can potentially flavour it because I've got like kind of 30 feet, but I almost want to imitate the voice of like a devil, or like what I want to imitate the voice of a devil, and I want to almost like command one of these hellhounds if possible. Almost like to either command them off, like what, or almost maybe even convince one to attack another one.
I'm going to quickly read my rubber chicken. I'll be back.
With a cantrip, mate.
More of just because of the imitation, so almost like as a performance check, like the fact that Ace is almost going to try and imitate one of the devils, or potentially something that commands them.
Okay.
Rubber chicken. He's not done that one before.
No. Was it rubber chicken? Yeah.
It was indeed. Yeah, I think it's eat a rubber chicken. I think so. Rubber chicken was the noun, if you like.
Right. Okay. I'm struggling here, mate. I'm not entirely sure how to. Because it's not going to attack its fellows with just a minor illusion.
Okay, but if that's not going to work, potentially I'd almost like imitate the voice of a devil and almost like try and be like, stop this, or at least almost like put them off a little bit.
Yeah.
Because minor illusion, it just says it says you can imitate the voice of another.
Yeah. Okay. I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
And almost for reference, just because we have almost heard some kind of like fiendish entity before, the devil that stole the shield from Mephiston.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm happy to. I mean, almost do it as a performance check or something.
Yeah, well, okay. Let me just look up, because the cantrip, the only one that I can think of that would be a similar effect would be friend.
You speak Infernal, Jake?
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd almost be like a performance or with an animal handling, wouldn't it? Because is an animal going to listen to you?
Yeah. Okay. So, and where is this sound coming from? Out of interest.
I guess like it probably would come out of like, because I guess it's me making the order, but it's like minor illusion, so it's going to sound like something else. But I guess it's them. It relies on them noticing that it's me that's telling them to do it with the devil's voice.
Okay.
I mean, it's very much just Ace being like flippant into the wind and like, well, I have this idea, like, I'll chance it.
Yeah. Because I can't. Oh, mate. I can't just say no to you, but it's a cantrip for fiendish hell-spawned, fire-breathing dogs that have got you scent and are looking at you. And you're basically going to, change your voice to say sit.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Works my dog all the time for record.
Yeah. Okay. So it's going to be performance at disadvantage, and I'm going to give it. Which one are you aiming for?
Hellhound B.
Hellhound B. Okay.
The one that's already kind of like enticed and in chomping on Cuirass.
Yeah. So they don't. Okay. Right. Go on then. I've made a perception check for the Hellhound. So that's your DC.
80.
Okay, right. He rolled 14 for his perception check. So what I'm happy to do is to have him sit for this round, for the next round only. As you... Sorry, mate, you went... Oh, you're muted, dude.
Nope, can't hear you.
No noise.
Nope, no noise.
Oh, technology.
No noise.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello, he's back.
I don't know what happened. I definitely wasn't muted. I know I'm a serial offender for that, but I think Ace would do it in Infernal, and he'd just almost like take on the voice of the I can't remember what it was called, but it was like the demon that's the Cambion, and he'd be like, sit.
Yeah. So this dog sits, but you can see it's looking confused. So it's taking it out of an action for next turn, which takes us to Grismore's turn. That was a challenge, mate.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Okay, so bonus action.
I like
I'll
making
well
these.
shape into this form. I'll throw that with the constellation of the Archer. I'll throw the celestial arrow at Hellhound A.
Yeah.
If we can't. I'm guessing 11 misses.
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'll throw a Guardian Bolt at Hellhound C.
Okay.
Bear with. Check that off. It's a 15 hit.
Exactly what you need to hit, yeah.
Okay. That's 16 points of radiant damage. And it's glowing like a light bulb.
It is glowing, yeah. Anything else for you, mate?
Just that I'd move up so I'm stood directly behind Nuzzy.
Nice.
Okay. So where you are on the... Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So that takes us to Mephiston's turn.
Yeah.
So how far away are we, Dave?
You are... so you would be now 70 feet away? No. 60 feet away.
Well, bonus action. Oh, no, we won't actually, because I've not killed it yet. So I'll throw another Eldritch Blast at the one that I've already been attacking.
Yeah.
17.
Nice. That's... Yeah, I think this is a guaranteed kill, +4. Yeah. Oh, wow. Go on. Roll your d6. You might as well see if you can get 20 damage out of it. Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay. One down.
Yeah. And I'll bonus action or Hex onto Hellhound B.
Yeah.
And then I'll throw my second Eldritch Blast at that one.
Sure.
18.
18 hits.
13.
13 damage.
And I'll move 30 feet towards the group from the 60.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. We'll say you're there now then.
All right.
So that's Nuzzy's turn.
Hey, just like I've just seen on my feed. It says starting at level 5, I get 10 feet extra movement if I'm not wearing heavy armor.
Yep.
So I've got 40 feet.
You have.
Wicked. Mind you,
That's a
that
lot
one.
of shoes.
Oh, I could have hit that guy with my reaction. The hellhound that's just sees 10 feet away. I'm just going to pile into it, Dave. I'm not raging. Because I want to use the attack, but I'm going reckless.
Okay.
So, where's my actions? Oh, here we go. So first attack.
Or mark at him.
Oh, and I'll roll. So I didn't roll advantage, but I'll just see if I get a natural 20, which I didn't.
Okay.
I'm hoping a 26 hits.
Yes.
So that's going to be. Oh, cool. Bloody thing. Right. Damage on that one. 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second attack. I'll actually remember to roll with advantage.
Fuck it up.
Do it.
Roll. Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
Make
Missed.
your dreams come true.
13 misses.
Last attack with the bonus action.
Yeah.
Which is
For
why
this, you're going to have to step forwards, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's still. I imagine it's still the end of a. What's it? I don't see what. Still the same length of weapon, but I mean, I don't mind. No.
Okay. Okay. I'm not sure how it'd work.
So, pull on. Okay, so this is to hit. And I'll see if I get a nat 20, which I don't.
Yeah. Okay. This is with the butt end, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a D4 plus.
Okay.
What's it? I'm trying to find it. You put it in for me. Damage. Oh God, sorry. Here we go. Oh, master bonus attack. So this is gonna be another 8 damage.
Nice. Okay. It's not looking very well. That's the end of your turn, though.
It is, yeah. I need to hit with that other attack. I was going to kill. The idea was to kill the fucker before he could hurt me.
You'd have been very close. So B is now. What I'm going to do, I'm going to roll his recovery to see if he can get his breath weapon back. He rolls a 6. So his breath weapon returns. You can see his stomach starts to glow with fire, but he's still sat, so he's not going to act this turn. As Kuraz gets an opportunity to do something to him, Kuraz is going to attempt to afflict. Whoa. That's a natural 20 on inflict wounds, which is 10 necrotic damage. 32. Which is exactly what it was on. It's on 32 hit points. So wow.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
Nice.
Yeah, but you're smelling my fart. Yeah.
That's going to end Kuraz's turn. Takes us to Hellhound C, who's going to try and recuperate his recharge his flame breath. No, only rolls a 3, so he doesn't. So he's going to charge forwards and attempt to bite Nuzzy. That's 8 to hit you. Nope. Ace.
Was that with advantage?
Oh, beg your pardon, Mark. Thank you for reminding me.
Shut up.
17.
That does hit me.
Yeah, okay. And you're not raging, are you? No. So that's 9 piercing damage plus 2 fire damage. That's the lowest I could roll for fire damage. So it's a total of 11, Mark.
11.
Go on then, Jake. Sorry.
Ace is going to move. He's going to get a little bit closer to this one here. And he is going to use... I think I'm going to go for Shatter. I'm going to go for Thunderclap on it, so I need to constitute... I have to be 5 feet, within 5 feet of it.
Okay.
So yeah, he's make a Constitution save, please.
18.
Ah, dickhead. Yeah, because it doesn't. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
He is okay.
Grizz.
So I'll try and hit him with another of the Celestial Arrow thing,
Okay.
which is a 15.
Hits.
Ooh, max damage, 11 points of damage.
Kills
Radiant
it.
damage.
Get in.
There we go.
Nice.
Have it.
Hey, excellent.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah. So let's take that initiative off. So now you're in the entrance to High Hall. These things were clearly set there as guard hellhounds. So everything's now, I say quiet, it's not quiet. You've still got the buzz, this constant buzz, this insect-like buzz from Avernus. You've got the occasional scream of torment and torture. Fireballs still descending all around. However, comparatively, it all seems quiet in the cathedral entrance. These are the big cathedral doors that have opened. Like I said, you have been here before, so you would know. For example, say again, sorry, Mark.
In happier times, we were here before.
In happier times, mate, not shabbier times. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take you all into the entrance and get all of this mapped for you, because it is all clear.
Just on a side note as well, every time you say butt end when you're talking about that attack, I never look good to myself. I'm sorry, I'm just a bit child.
Perfectly natural. So the only way into High Hall itself is through these two. There's two double doors. They are currently sealed. Inside, as you've stepped over the corpses of the hellhounds and stepped into here, you can see the corpses of two humans in both in plate armor, but both clearly dead.
I don't want to take that plate off. Look, I don't think we've got anyone that needs it, do we?
Couldn't Josh use it to? Didn't Dastor not get it? Josh was making him a set, wasn't he? I think on the off chance that should Dastor need it.
He was making him a set of a splint. Yeah. I mean, to take it off the corpse, it's going to take you 10 minutes maybe to unfasten it and do all the bits. You can do. I mean, you know.
Come back for it later, Fury. Possibly go wrong.
Okay.
Could be an IED. Don't trust it.
I think. Well, just to because Kuraz is looking a bit ropey. How long do the temporary hit points last for, Jake? 10 minutes.
Think so.
Okay, he's going to cast Cure Wounds at level 2 on himself.
Bardic Inspiration.
We do have healing
for
potions. Just as a reminder, he does actually have some healing potions as well if necessary.
Yeah. So the only way in are these two doors. How did you want to? North or south? Who's going to open? Where's everyone else standing?
Grizz will look at Ace and say, "Well, you're the door expert."
It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't actually say how long they last for, because all it says here is, as a bonus, you can spend one of your bardic inspiration to grant 8 temporary hit points to up to 5 creatures you can see within 60 feet of you. But it doesn't say how long they last for.
Well, I thought last session we had temporary hit points lasting 10 minutes. Something was that something else?
So Bardic Inspiration, the actual ruling on Bardic Inspiration itself is, as a bonus action, a creature within 60 feet of you that can hear you gains an inspiration die. For 10 minutes, that creature can add it to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. But there's nothing in Mantle of Inspiration that says about a time limit on it.
Okay. Well, it's one to look up later, but it's my understanding that temporary hit points were permanent, or at least until
It must be on from Enthralling. There's nothing that it says anything about it on Mantle of Inspiration, which is what casts it.
Okay. Well, we'll keep them on for a while then.
Okay, I can have a look at trying to open the door. I mean, I can either blast it open, or I can.
We'll have a listen
maybe
first,
try
see if
and-
there's any moving sounds.
Okay. So I'll tell you, Kuraz would step forward at this point. Or does Grizz want to do it? Doesn't matter. Nuzzy's got a 20, natural 20.
Sorry.
On fire, Downing. So there's you can hear something, and it's like a clicking, click, 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 click sound, but it sounds distant, and it sounds like it's going away from the door.
I'll relay this.
So Ace has got a disguise kit. I wonder if I imitate the devil that we've obviously found, and then I can do his voice now as well. Maybe we'll bring you along as prisoners.
So this disguise kit that basically it includes a fake nose, glasses, and a tash. Somehow is going to turn you into. I tell you, you're stretching the limits tonight.
It doesn't specify what. Or does it say exactly what a disguise kit has in it?
I think it does if you click on it.
Pepperoni.
Oh man, that's my bad. That's playing too much Baldur's Gate.
I say we just get in there. I just,
Yeah, I'll cautiously.
Oh, it says
open the
this
door.
pouch of cosmetics, hair dye, and small props lets you create disguises that change your physical appearance.
Okay, all right, go on then. Let's go for it. So what kind of devil did you want to look like? And it's going to take you a while to do this again. I mean, you're talking to do it properly and be convincing. You're talking what?
I mean, Ace is used to putting his stage makeup on, so he does it pretty quick.
Okay.
But I guess probably look more like one of the a typical infernal devil, really. He's probably going to put a bit of red face paint on, and then maybe change the shape of his nose a bit with what he's doing, and then keep his black hair. Horns are corny, so he's not going to put them on.
Right, so you're going for a general sort of tieflingish, Cambion-ish look.
Yeah, like a Cambion style.
Okay, righto. So, all right. So while you're doing this, the rest of you are keeping a listen out at the door, and this clicking noise, and it's a very fast, multiple clicking noises. It seems to be coming and going. It seems to be moving around. And it echoes a lot, which doesn't surprise you at all because you know beyond here is a huge, huge chamber. But Ace is now dressed up as best as he can as a devil.
Oh.
Is there any
so the
pattern
rest
to the clicking, Dave?
Make an investigation check.
bastard! It rolled over last minute. 9.
Yeah, kind of 9. Yeah, it as it rotates around, it sounds like it's coming from north and then travelling down south and then looping round. But there's no real pattern in terms of time. But when it comes, it does this sort of clockwise motion around the room beyond.
It's something with lots of legs that's guarding. That's
what I'm thinking. If it's clicking, going around in circles, I've got like, again, I'm thinking Zelda now. I'm thinking centipede.
Yeah, I was thinking someone with giant skittering bell end.
I was thinking like the automatons from Zelda, actually. Like, do you know, there's like little clockwork things.
Yeah. Oh, bye, Jake.
Bye, Jake.
Break down.
He's putting his makeup on.
Can you imagine if his camera came back on and he fully cosplayed up?
But not as a drow elf, because that doesn't work apparently.
Come on, Jake, don't let us down. Right, so are you all following Jake's Ace's lead here and going to be his captives, as it were?
Yeah, give it a go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think Kuraz would fashion a little bit of rope for you all, or with his, because he can do manipulate steel and shit, can't he? So he can do genuine Chewbacca binders.
I've
and
got
make
2
it look
sets of manacles as well. We could just put them on and not lock them.
Yeah. Okay, so you can make it look reasonably convincing. So do you want to go north door or south door?
Let's roll some dice.
Mm.
Odd north, even south.
Sounds like
2.
north.
South.
South.
South. Okie dokie.
And we'll make Ace open it, yeah?
Yeah, definitely. And so you've now got this sort of rotation of this clicking noise. Are you going to open the doors at a specific point? Like I say, it seems to be rotational, but no time scale to it.
I'd say when it sounds like it's further away.
Yeah. Okay, right. So let's bunch you up. Oh,
I've just dropped a message in the chat asking for it.
Okay. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you into this room. Like I say, you've been in here before. You're in the grand foyer. These are massive rooms. This is, the D&D equivalent of Westminster Abbey gone on steroids. In front of you, in fact, I'll reveal the whole room. There's lots of pillars, but most part I should be able to reveal what I can just by dragging you around. But there we go. So as you enter this door, you can see the spiral stairs in front of you. You know that they lead up to the organ. Pause for the gag.
Mm-hmm.
And around the room, you can see these huge, massive curtains. They're all the way up, 100 feet or so up to the ceiling. But they're all drawn. Everything else seems to be relatively quiet in this room. You can still, now that you're in here, you can hear this clacking noise coming from around. It seems to be going it's west of your direction, sort of around here-ish, maybe. What
I'd
do you
say
want?
up the stairs so we can get an overview and look over the banister and see
Okay.
if it's anything that's nasty that might eat us.
Sounds like you're thinking. So let me copy those. Right, so I'm going to change your camera a little bit now. If I force this view. So you've gone upstairs. And what you can see here is, I'm going to pause for effects in a second as well. I remember reading this. Situated atop this balcony is a magnificent pipe organ.
Oh yeah, it's
That's
not a
what she
big
said.
kobold.
That's what she said. Its ivory keys practically glow, even as the ebony keys seem to absorb all light.
Is it a fleshy pipe organ, Dave?
Oh,
And is
you've
it
let
pink?
yourself down there, mate. I mean, you did. Tom.
Is it glistening?
Well, there you go.
Or
See,
maybe-
expect it from him.
I was hoping I could beat him to the punch.
But other than so these are the sort of pipes. That's the keyboard. You can see the sort of pews here. Over here, this side now, you can see down into the actual main part of the cathedral. These are more curtains. So behind the curtains, you would expect possibly the musicians would have played. So what I'll do, I'm just going to take Nuzzy's token. This is these maps are from. I had to buy them from DM's Guild. I think it's a complete Baldur's Gate something or other. The actual Baldur's Gate from Wizards of the Coast, they were just black and white maps, and they're hot.
Yeah.
Let me make sure I'm going to give you as much information as I can here. Yeah, so more curtains here, and these are all the way up to the ceiling, so you can't see over this curtain. Oh no, wait a minute. I need to push your map again, don't I? Right, in fact, I'm going to pan all the way out now. Okay, so this is ground floor. This is the entrance to the cathedral. These are the stairs you've gone up. To the left over here now. I'll make sure I've got this on there. Over here, that's the first floor, so that's up. So this bit, these stairs here, are on top of these stairs here. If you're with me so far.
Mm-hmm.
Just turn Jake back on, as it were. Are you ready, dude?
No.
Yeah, the internet went down at the most obviously inconvenient point in my life. Oh, I even
It'd be
thought it was
you.
my laptop just playing up, so I rebooted my laptop and it then realised it was the internet.
Yeah. Right,
Did
dude.
anything interesting happen while I was gone?
A little bit of exploring, mate. What you've done is you've entered the main. Oh, let me just force your map again. Are you on? You're not on yet, are you? Right. What's happened, Jake, is you've entered the main chamber. Lots of curtains drawn. You've been here before. You know the curtains are drawn for sort of ceremonies. Mephiston led you upstairs so you could get an overview. You went up to the organ room. Situated atop the balcony is a magnificent pipe organ. We all had a.
That's what she said.
We want to know if it was veiny or paint or listening.
Or
It's-
catchy.
Its ivory keys practically glow, even as the ebony keys seem to absorb the light. So you've gone upstairs, you've seen this huge pipe organ, and from the balcony, you've been able to see down. You've been able to see down into what you recall is the central altar. And this, I mean, it was session 1 or 2 that we went to Alturel. This is the altar rests on a raised dais in this broad hall. It's made of beautiful polished teak wood and takes the shape of a gauntleted hand clenched into a fist. You remember that there's a large lever which stands next to the altar, which suggests it has some sort of mechanical function. This, if you recall, this is the sort of funerary rite. So you pull the lever, the hand opens, and then the if it's a funeral, the body goes down into the crypts underneath from this hand. But you can oversee that. You can. I'll give you the clacking noise now. Then, from your vantage point, you can see walking around the large chamber. What looks like 8 huge, horned, devilish-looking crab creatures that are going.
Told you.
And they're being marshalled by a devil, a barbed devil, as they're going round and round. So, what do you want to do?
I want to play in the Garden of Eden, really, on this pipe organ. But hanging off.
Don't you know that?
Never knew you could play the pink oboe.
I don't even have proficiency with it.
Oh, do you know what, mate? I thought this was going to be. I thought you were a shoo-in for that.
I can have a go at it. I just don't have proficiency with
It's officially the
pianos.
hardest
I've got on with lute, lyres, and bagpipes.
And every single one's different. I watched the documentary on Baldur because I'm very sad. It's where the phrase "pulling out all the stops" comes from. For playing the pipe organ.
Is it?
Yeah.
What does it make it louder?
The stops, they activate the different pipes. So to pull out all the stops is to activate all the pipes. But the girl did say, so if you do that, it sounds horrible. So you never actually do it. But some are like 6 inches long and others are like 60 feet. The pipes, it's just such a weird, amazing instrument.
Yeah.
At the time they were invented, it was the most complicated. They were the most complicated things man produced when they built the first one.
Cool.
I'll shut up now.
So what's the plan then?
Well, I'm wondering, do we try and draw them up here? Because will those crab things be able to go up those spirally stairs, or because the mechanical clunky things?
You suspect they would, yeah. The everything about this place is big. They're sort of monstrous, devilish type things. Jake.
Who's the law? I'm the law.
Well, there's a devil in our midst.
Yeah, I would suggest that Mephiston fireball them all, and then we'll just kick off. But then I'm a bit orky in that way. So do enjoy hitting things.
Yeah, but then my problem is we're in hell and stuff has resistances and things to fires.
It's true, but we can't sneak past because most of us are shit at stealth. We're not going to sneak past.
What time of day is it, Dave? Just out of curiosity.
You've no idea. If you recall, there's just a red glow in the sky. There's no celestial bodies. Your body clock would... The amount of time that you've spent in Avernus, your body clock is telling you that you're well overdue a rest, but as soon as you arrived in Avernus, you felt that way, so it's difficult to tell.
Yeah. So it's not a devil in a midnight mass, then?
What about if I try and convince the devil in my devil attire that I am part of his ranks and that I've been sent to try and locate Duke Alder Ravengard?
It's a plan. I'm willing to go with it. It's better than my plan, which doesn't exist. Well,
Yeah,
You could always
I'd say
play the
running-
organ and kind of create a bit of a rave and have a crab rave.
I mean, that's definitely what Ace would like to do.
get some glow sticks
crab
and some
rave.
Garys. Job's a good one.
yeah, I mean, the only thing we do is we jump down and try and fight them, but I don't think that's smart because we're outnumbered.
Well, if I get them all into one spot, at least you could potentially then launch a fireball on them, or like we could use a big AOE spell.
Mate,
Like a big fat monkey.
my AoE spells call lightning or moonbeam, and yeah, moonbeams are both like 5 feet, and I can't cast call lightning, so I've got no more third level spells.
Moonbeam it is then.
So the mechanical crabs.
They're not mechanical, mate. They're sort of devilish crabs. They just look like giant crabs, but with extra horny horns and
They're extra horny crabs.
Extra
the
horn.
extra horny crabs.
Whee.
I mean, if you want to, I can try a fireball at them.
It might be the best thing we've got.
I've
I
also
mean,
got.
I can get them all into one spot.
I've got Wall of Fire as well.
Goodness gracious, great wall of fire.
And if we use the steps, Mephiston can not Mephiston. Or Tom can put a bonfire on the steps that they'd have to run through to get to us, unless they go
Put
at
moonbeam
range.
there. Moonbeam probably more effective.
Actually, yeah, that's only a
Out,
cantrip.
out
so
of
moonbeam.
curiosity, Dave, do you know because we can see them and they're not really known we're there when we're almost planning this? Do you know Wall of Fire?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's the diameter? Doesn't really say. Could that Wall of Fire be made into a circle because it's 60 feet to almost trap them? And then we could moonbeam in that.
Yeah.
Because then if you go through the fire, we know the resistance to fire, but you can make one side nasty and one side not nasty, can't you?
Yeah,
If I'm reading this right.
yeah, you choose which side is the.
We could
Yeah,
really
so
use
I'll-
that fire to sell the illusion that I'm a significantly high up devil.
Yeah. Well, that's not a
Because
bad
like
idea.
if I use that, I use minor illusion on my voice to make myself sound more devilish. Use my infernal. I have my devilish makeup on, and then worst case scenario is we just then fully block the wall of fire off with me outside it.
I'm in a blue sky of Plantagenet. I'll be back.
Blue sky or Plantagenet.
Okay, because I was just checking. Don't forget to use your charges with your Shield of the Hidden Lord, because you've already used one, haven't you? Fireball.
Yeah, I don't know where to take them off.
If you left click on your Shield of the Hidden Lord, it opens up on the right hand side. It'll say charges.
Ah, there they are. Yeah, you're right.
Little buttons. So
I was
what
just
you
keeping a mental note of them.
Yeah, that's all right, mate. So what you're gonna go on then? Talk me through it then. Where and when and what and.
Well, my plan was almost to, when they're within distance of us, if that's the plan you want to go with, Jake, where you're almost making out to be this all-powerful demon, we cast this higher-level fire magic and almost make the circle on them and see if we can get them to leave, and then we could
Or
always
even give
moonbeam
us the
them.
location of. I've been tasked to find Duke Alder Ravengard. Or even better, we can just be like, take me to Duke Alder Ravengard. Because if they know where he is. And we know about Zariel now, don't we, as well? Because we've met. So we know Zariel's significantly important in Avernus. So we can use Zariel's name.
I mean, the only other thing that we've got then is this, with the charges and everything, the charges don't recharge, do they, Dave?
They should do.
Can't see anywhere, unless I'm being completely blind, where it says they...
Here you go. The shield has 3 charges. You can use expended action to cast. The shield
there we go.
regains
Daily or
all
dawn.
expended charges at dawn, or
Mine's about-
close occupation to dawn. So that's 3 fireballs you can cast, or a fireball on a firewall every day.
Can't help it. I'm ready. Sorry.
Okay, right. So what I'll do, let me make these visible to you. So what you've got, just force your map again, is you've got these giant crabs, 8 of them, and this barbed devil. And they seem to be following him around. He's instructing them where to go. And then moving around in this clockwise direction. So all I really need to know is, where are you going to do this? First off.
So I think from Ace's perspective, wherever's easiest for the group to still have access, and in a position where should shit go really awry, then he needs to be able to run away.
Okay. Well, if I pan back again, then, in terms of downstairs, Jake, let me just force your map. What they're doing, let me know when you've loaded up, so we make sure we're on the same page.
I think I've loaded up, Dave.
Yeah. What they're doing is they're walking round in a circular motion through the curtain here, round south, and then through the curtain there, and then going all the way round this large cathedral.
Could we not put the curtain down on them?
Spam.
And then set the curtain on fire?
I question the effectiveness of fire.
Well, I just thought but even if the curtain went on them, and then if it did ignite, it would still be a bit disorientating, wouldn't it? Heavy curtain coming on top of you, and then all of a sudden you're engulfed in flame and smoke underneath it.
Some sausages.
Sounds very poetic, Mephiston. It will be their curtain call.
Hey.
Oh shit, mother!
I mean, look, I'm happy to just kind of go along with it. So, what you guys think is best, and then I will try and assist you as best as I can.
Yeah.
How many of us is there?
It's 5 of us.
I think we wait till they're near one of the curtains, and then we do what we're going to do with the initial, like Jake trying to pretend. If that fails, cut the curtain on top of them with somebody else in place to almost disorientate them again.
It would give me chance. It would give me chance to get out. But the other thing is, I can draw them to the spot that we need them, because all I have to do is use my. I'll use a minor illusion to make my voice really loud and do an infernal voice.
Yeah.
So, where do you want to do it then? Underneath one of these
So if
curtains?
we do it by one of the curtains, then whichever curtain's best and still has access for you guys to, because even if we cut the curtain down, so it then puts us in a position to run away.
Yep.
And I would suggest, if things go south, given that the Barb Devil seems to be the conductor for the crabs, we target the Barb Devil first and get him down. Hopefully the crabs will stop or at least be confused.
Yeah.
And that black a bit.
Okay, let's do that then. So I'm gonna walk down towards this. We're on an upper balcony at the moment, aren't we, Dave?
Yes.
So if you guys stay on the upper balcony, but get yourselves as close to. I've lost myself.
Excellent.
Where did you go? Where did you
I
go?
don't know. I'm lost.
Oh, I see. 1 second. There you go.
So if we say like as high up near here as possible, near these curtains,
Okay.
and then Ace is gonna boom out with his infernal voice, then casting minor illusion to make his voice sound like a devil.
Yep.
Make it sound like yeah,
Yeah.
very devilish.
Okay. So what I'll do, I'll arrange the crabs here with the barbed. Hold up. There we go. Right. So they are coming through the curtain just to the north of you, Jake.
Yeah.
Here.
Okay.
Hold up. Let me arrange this. Everyone else, you can be. I mean, where else? You're going to be on the balcony looking down. Or are you going to be wanting to be close to charge in, just in case?
I think it's going to be balcony looking down, and then if we've got this curtain plan, that gives time for us to scarper, doesn't it?
Okay.
Get towards.
Righto. Okay, right. So you've got the plan in your minds, yeah? You know what's happening?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's over to you then, Jake. The curtains part. You hear this clacking getting louder and louder and louder as the curtains part. The barbed devil passes through the curtains, and the rest of the 8 crabs follow him.
So I think Ace is going to point directly at the barbed devil, and he'd be like, "You! I have been walking around these halls for hours, trying to find somebody of importance. Who do you think you are?"
Yeah.
Nice. So that
Well, he's going to be saying
sounds-
that in Infernal as well.
Okay, and you've got your disguise kit on, and you're using minor illusion to make your voice turn. So that sounds like intimidation to me,
Yeah. Intimidation.
which you can have advantage at.
Ah.
25,
Nice.
Jesus.
It's a 25.
Very nice.
With then let's roll his. Find him. Some ready. Football. I thought I was all set up for tonight's session. It was the impromptu nature of the session that caught me unawares. Bob Devil. So. Oh, okay. Yeah. Just straight away, he looks up, looks all confused as the crabs, the sort of spines stick up on these crabs, and this Barb Devil similarly, the spines stick up, and then he looks and he doesn't quite take you in to start off with, but then you can see his shoulders drop, and he looks down at the ground in supplication, and he'll say, sorry, and he doesn't know how to address you. He doesn't quite know, but he's being so far compliant and apologetic.
I think getting a little bit kind of big on his action. He's going to be like, "Is this how you treat your betters?"
Yeah.
Sorry, Lord.
This is not proper devil courtesy. You should be ashamed. Who do you report to?
So he drops to his knees at this point, and the crabs just sort of are clicking around. You can tell they're not necessarily intelligent. And he'll say, Victuusa is in charge here, Lord.
And how long has Victuusa been in charge here?
Well, we've been ordered to clear out the resistance that was led here. We've not been here long, just a few hours.
And where have you taken the resistance?
Oh, the resistance seems to have descended, but we can't find the entrance below. We don't know how they do it. They appear every now and again. We know we've had reports over the days that people have ran in here, and we know it should be full of people, but we can't find the entrance.
You have disappointed your master, then, by the sounds of it.
Yes, Lord. Apologies, Lord. We're still searching.
Your apologies are not good enough. We expect results.
Oh, how can I atone, Lord?
Well, we need to find these rebels, don't we?
What I was doing, Lord.
Well, you've not done a very good job of it, because they should have been found by now. Is your commander within this fortress?
Yes, he's about. Would you like me to go and fetch him?
I believe you. How many other men have you got within this fortress?
3.
He'll say that Victuous has the cultists the cultists aligned to Tiamat with him, or with them. He'll probably say. There's the Meragon with the Hellhounds also sniffing to the west, and the Spine Devil with their human captives.
Address me louder.
Sorry, Lord.
You need to proclaim this around the halls.
With
But Ace is going to do that in the respect of he wants everyone to be able to hear this.
Gotcha. Okay. So
Like,
what?
Like he's almost like trying to bait him out to say it louder in terms of so that everyone on the top knows what reinforcements are within the citadel.
So
and he's going to sell it as like, are you a devil or are you a feeble demon?
Oh, now that's got him riled, and he'll sort of say, "Devil, sir, devil to the end." But he will tell you that wandering round inside, there's him and 3 other groups that have been dispatched into High Hall. So group 1 is Victusa, with cultists of Tiamat. They're over to the west. Wandering round other than this group, there's a spined devil with humans enthralled, and a Meragon, which you fought those sort of weird face things, and 2 other hellhounds wandering around as well.
So I think Ace would just be kind of like back to it. It's just like, you have disappointed me, but worse, you have disappointed the one true archdevil herself, Zariel. You should be ashamed.
I will do better, Lord. I will do better. We will continue the search.
Well, I shall speak to her myself, and you shall face demotion.
Ooh. Okay. So let's have another roll at this point then. So we're still going.
Is this another intimidation, or do you want it more as a performance?
Underpants.
You can have a performance if you want. Then it's going to be versus.
Yeah, that's a 15.
Okay. Mention of demotion, you can see him start to bristle, and he rises up, and he looks closer at you, and he'll say,
Ace is going to turn around and be like, "Oh,
no, go on, mate."
Ace is just going to be like, "Do you know who I am?"
To this, he'll sort of look at you and he'll say, "Forgive me, Lord. No, I don't. You mention Zariel?"
I do. I am Acerion, and I am the vengeance of Zariel herself.
In it though.
And he'll say, "Tell me, Lord, where is Zariel?"
In the party.
Well, she is within Avernus itself.
Specifically, Lord. And you can see now he's sort of motioning towards some of these crabs to move closer to you.
Look, you are a lesser devil within this plane. I owe you no answers.
Can
So
Mephisto
how
nod
about you
his-
continue with your search before I speak to your superiors and, like I say, have you demoted?
Fire.
Go on, Luke.
Do you know, it's like Ace is saying this almost with like anger in his voice. I feel like I need to do something. So I'm thinking 2 or 3 things. I'm either thinking of like proper trying to play this organ to almost make it kind of like bellow a massive bang, almost as he's saying, talking to this other devil in anger, almost like his rage has made this organ rage. Or do I just throw a firebolt at something and make something just explode with rage as he's talking to him?
Well, from your height, you can tell that this Barb Devil, the illusion seems to be shattered. He seems to have seen through whatever Ace is doing, and Ace is continuing as best as he can. So whatever you're going to do, you're going to have to do it quick.
Fireball.
For the band thing, because I want to play the organ, I'm going to try and play the organ, almost like a really devilish heavy metal after hearing Ace doing it.
Okay.
And almost as Ace is raising his voice at this other demon, you can hear this like organ firing up and.
Okay, so that's going to be a performance check, but I'm assuming that you haven't got. Are you proficient in performance?
I've got a +4 in performance.
That's your charisma modifier, though, isn't it?
Hmm.
Yeah, but no proficiency bonus, so that's fine. So you can just roll that then. I'm going to wait, just before you roll it, because I need to figure out what I'm going to judge this against. I think I'm just going to set a DC. Right, I'm going to set. I'm trying to figure out what to reveal to you and what not to reveal to you. His Jake, as a player, your last performance was 15. That was an against roll of his insight, which was a natural 20 for 25, which is where he started. And when you mentioned demotion, I mean that's like a your mama joke to a devil. That is. Lewis, your performance is going to need to be 16.
Anybody got any guidance for me?
I don't. I can't do all
can't
of
really
that in this game.
Domestically give
No,
you
you
a
can't.
bardic inspiration either,
Okay.
otherwise I would.
I
Oh,
can give you
6.
guidance. Never mind.
Yeah. Shame. Okay. Yeah, so that's the best I can do in terms of chances for you, gentlemen, is this Barb Devil now points towards Ace. And will say, you won't be able to report to anyone if you're dead. As the crabs start to scuttle towards you.
Ace is going to be like, well, my furious warband is here, and they shall wreak vengeance upon thee.
Nice.
I take it we're rolling initiative.
We're rolling initiative, right? Yeah.
I don't know you.
So this is going to be an interesting one from a height perspective.
I'm gonna eat your cheese.
My cock is much bigger than yours.
What's that?
Oh.
BYOB, is it? It's not, is it? Which one?
No, Sigro.
I've lost control of my token, Dave.
My God is
I thought you were about to say I lost control of my cock.
Oh no, I've
Shit.
lost control of my
Hit
car.
Mephiston here.
The one upstairs and the one downstairs.
Right, okay. Try that one.
I can't even click on it.
I like peanut M&Ms. Mm.
They are good.
I don't. I'm not a fan of peanut M&M.
Why not? What's up with it?
Well, I like chocolate and I like nuts. That's what she said.
So it's a bit weird.
But
Yeah.
the combination of the two is just, it's a
bit
step too
Troy.
far.
Oh,
Peanuts and
I agree
peanut
with you.
butter
You're right.
are dirty and should be burnt in hellfire.
Oh,
One of the very few
I love
things I
it.
won't
I love-
eat in this world.
Oh, I love peanut butter, mate. For the
I've
PB.
It's
been
the smell,
known-
mate.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
PB and J. Mind if I do?
I have been known. In fact, I'm gonna have to do this again quite soon. To get a jar of crunchy peanut butter and a jar of Nutella and a teaspoon, and just devour. It's amazing.
Can you control that?
Yep.
Yeah. Right.
I can't move me either. Oh, I can. Oh no, that's not me. Or is it?
It's a big map. That's your movie, Mark. It's a big map. It's taking a lot of juice to sort out.
Yeah, mine's very blocky. I don't really know. We appear to be on part of a really big X.
Well,
that's red and pink. Is that correct?
So we're struggling with a number of things here because you're elevated, you're high up. Tell you what, first thing I'll do. Let me get rid of.
All the eggplants.
Let me get rid of some of this. Right. So these are solid. So we're just going to have to, use best judgment, and they're right up to the ceiling. So even though you're above, if you're above on the wherever you're above, the crabs you might not be able to see them entirely. This is going to be a tricky combat. This.
Well, I'm next to the organ, aren't I? Next to the
the penis.
Yes.
Right. Let me get rid of that first, and then because I think I'm going to have to draw you in a balcony.
Well.
Yeah, so you kind of. Yeah. That's really poor. Okay, now let me undo that.
You can just draw a rough line for where the balcony ends.
Yeah, well, that's what I was trying to do, mate. But I think that the curtain that's. Hold on, let me go back to my pointer tool. So the curtain that's here is the edge of the balcony, and then it sort of tapers in here and then goes down. So there. Yeah. Bear with me a little bit longer. In. Right. So anything with the light grey is upper floor, but obviously you've got the spiral staircase and all of the downstairs as well. Do you think we can operate with that for now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Jake, I mean, fortunately, you rolled highest. Now we've only got 15 minutes, so I don't know if we're going to get this combat done or not. But
Okay, so now they've kind of seen or seem to think that my gig is up. I want a Constitution save in a 10-foot sphere around.
Never even brought me drinking.
Basically, so I can get the most effect from it. Really,
you can get all of them with a 10-foot sphere.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna cast it on the Barb Devil then. So I need Constitution saves from all of them, please.
Toffee crisp before it's my go. Yeah.
Righto. Okay. Constitution saving throw. So we've got 8 of these for the crabs. It's 16, isn't it, yours?
Yeah.
2 pass.
Sorry if they didn't.
5 pass. 8. So only 2 passed. And then the Barb Devil.
Only 2 passed or 2 failed?
Sorry. I'm getting tired now. So 2 failed.
Okay. So is that including the Bard Devil or did he pass?
I'm just going to do his now. This is magic resistance, constitution saving throw. So he rolls with advantage. He gets 20, so he's passed. Yeah, so only 2 have passed. Everyone else has failed. 15.
Okay, so it's 15 points of damage. So a sudden. So Ace is gonna drop his loot and he's gonna slam power cord through. A sudden loud of ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice within range. Each creature in a 10-foot radius must make a Constitution save. Takes 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. Any creature made of inorganic material, stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage. But they're all organic, aren't they?
They are.
So Ace is then going to move very quickly, 30 feet in the opposite direction.
Okay. Are you heading towards the stairs?
Yeah, I'm going to head towards the group.
Okay. So you're going to have to go round that pillar towards the stairs there. Okay, near enough. You've killed 2, 4, 6 crabs, by the way.
All right, okay.
Just totally blasted them apart. As the Barb Devil's going to take a turn. This might not be as tricky as I first thought. What with the fact that you've almost annihilated all of them. Barb Devil. Let me get rid of drawing. It's just going to get on my nerves. So the Barbed Devil is going to move 30. He's incensed. with what you've just done and the fact that you've revealed yourself to not be who he thought, he's just going to dash, I think, mate. He can get round 55. He's right on your heels. He didn't have an angle to use his hurl flames, so he's had to run round this pillar. But he's right on your heels. He's right next to you, and now this is underneath the balcony as Grismore takes a turn.
How high up is the balcony?
It's huge, mate. I was trying to read myself, but I couldn't actually see the description. So we're going to have
So if I were
to...
to throw myself off the side of it, I'd take damage, is the question.
Big time. Yeah. It's sort of fall to your death type thing.
Yeah, cool. I'll head for the stairs then.
Okay.
So takes me to the top. And then I'm guessing if I move and dash, I'm still on the stairs, or just get to the bottom of them by the end of my turn.
Yeah, that's fine, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's what I'll do then.
Okay. So the crabs, I mean, because I think we're going to... Yours is a loud boom, isn't it, Jake? The thunderclap.
Yeah. It was. I think it was shatter that I used. I think so. It's just like it would like almost like the heavy guitar riff would almost just like. It's almost like somebody's not adjusted the ramp properly, so it just like shakes them to the very core.
Okay, gotcha.
Sorry, Dave. If I've got to the bottom of the stairs, can I see the devil?
Yeah.
So right. So my starry form now lasts for 2 hours.
Ooh, yeah. Go for it,
I
mate.
think. Let me just double check that actually before I. Oh no, beast. No, it doesn't. Starry form's different.
No, but it's not long since.
Yeah, as I say, how long has it been?
Not long, mate.
Not long. Okay.
No, you've been. Yeah, no. It's how long does it last? You say?
10 minutes, apparently. So starry form's different to beast.
Oh, 10 minutes. So by the time you've mucked around with makeup and whatnot, yeah, that'll be gone.
Yeah. In which case, I'll just use my other use of it. It's bonus action, starry form, arch form again, and I'll throw an arrow at him. Sorry.
Okay. Didn't you dash?
Yeah, that's an action, but the starry form's bonus action.
Oh, okay.
And I get that as a bonus when I activate the form and as a bonus every turn.
Yeah, of course you do. Okay, go for it.
So an 18 hit.
Yeah, hits.
9 points of damage.
Can I turn to him as that happens and say, like, I told you my reinforcements would come?
Yeah, he's not interested now. He just wants your blood. So that takes us to Nuzgron's turn.
Right. The map's not looking right for me, so I really don't know. I just speed to be in a sea of pink with nothing else in it except the other model. So I don't know how.
Right. Let me just force that for you.
It's still weird. I don't know. Anyway, I'm up top, aren't I?
You are.
How
so
far
same
could
as you could get down the stairs pretty sharpish, but it'd take. Well, where were you upstairs? Because that was the other thing.
I don't know. As I say, the map. I can't. I wish you could see my map.
Well, were you looking down over the balcony?
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna have to like dash and use all of your movement just to get to the bottom of the stairs. So you appear at the bottom of the stairs, so you're on the ground floor.
Yeah. So then, oh no, I don't want to dash. I want to rage. I'll rage and then hold my attack. Actually, I can throw balls to it. I'll throw a javelin.
hold on, Mark, because this is the difficulty now. If you're above, these are now under the balcony, so you have to be on downstairs to see the opponent.
I don't know where I am. Isn't that where I thought that's where I was going? Is that not where I was?
Yes, that's a move and a dash. You're moving your actions, it's just bonus action left.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll use my super duper dash, which gives me 3
Yeah.
temporary hit points.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll just wait. I've still got. I don't need to hold an attack because I can use my reaction when they come near me.
Okay. So how? So that's move of 40, dash of 80, and then yours super duper dash is what? Another 30? Is it?
Well, it's just a hang on. Main action dash. No, so it's be 40. Then action was to dash. So that's 80, and then another 40.
Another 40.
Yeah.
That can easily put you within melee range of the Barb Devil, but that's all of your action
Yeah, I don't
stuff.
want to go that far. I want to stay. I want to stay slightly back. Yeah, because I want them to come at me so I can get my reaction.
Okay. So
So-
Kura's at the top will come downstairs, which gives him a bonus action still. He hasn't got Sanctuary, so he can't do that. Okay, so there's not much he can do. Right, the giant crab has already moved. This is a so difficult combat. So, Lewis, Mephiston, you were slowest, unfortunately.
Actually, Dave, I can show you what I've got. Oh, I can't. I can move the camera. Can you see? Just it doesn't show up very well. All that's white is pink. Well, that's what my map looks like.
Right. Are you on your clicked onto your token?
I was. Hang on.
Just click off your token just to see if that.
Yeah, I've clicked off. No difference.
Don't
Don't know.
know what's like.
Don't know. But, I mean, I'm going to be melee. I know roughly right. Fine.
Yeah,
And, I
yeah.
can cope with that.
Yeah. Okay. So, Lewis,
So how much movement is it to get downstairs?
it would take if you were next to the organ. I can measure yours relatively accurately. So,
All right.
30 to get to the. This is by far the most difficult combat I've done for some time. So to get to the bottom of the stairs for you would be about 50 feet of movement.
50 feet?
Hmm.
Okay. I'll move 30 feet and then cast Misty Step as a bonus action.
Yep. So you're
Yeah,
easily
downstairs.
downstairs. Yeah.
Yeah. And then... Well, where I am, I'm going to have to throw Eldritch Blast at something, I think. I'm going to aim it all at the Barb Devil.
Okay, go for it.
25?
Hits.
Yeah.
13?
Mm-hmm.
Second shot. Oh, natural one.
Natural one. No, that misses. So that takes us back to the top with Ace then.
Come on, son. Give it to my wee loving.
So, what have I got in my bag of tricks for this motherfucker? Gonna work.
She's no air. How I like things.
Let's hit him with a spell slot. Can he make another Constitution saving throw, please, Dave?
Yeah, just the barbed.
Just the. Yeah, I think it's just the Barb Devil. 15-foot cube. So
Okay.
if you can hit a crab, I will have it hit a crab.
Yeah, is this Thunderwave? You can hit both crabs, I think.
Yeah, do it.
Crab it.
So
fully.
5, 10, 15. Oh, no,
Okay.
just one, actually. 15. Yeah, you can only hit one, can't you?
Yeah, I'll just hit the one that's at the front. It doesn't matter.
He passes. It is. Crab failed.
Okay. So that's gonna be 3d8. Come on, Bob. That was such a dog shit roll. 9 points of damage.
Still counts.
So he takes 4. The crab dies.
Crab dies. Sorry.
Your minions are falling. And as I do that, I'm gonna throw a bardic inspiration at Nuzzy.
Okay. Any movement?
I can't without provoking an opportunity attack anyway. But you can only make.
If I go before that crab, Agents of Shield out.
Yeah, I'm going to just provoke the opportunity attack.
Yeah. Okay. Seems fair. So that will be a claw attack. Yeah, that's going to hit, I think, 22.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
6 points of piercing damage. As the Barb Devil takes a turn, so it is going to get into melee range of Nuzzy.
Right. As soon as he comes in range, use my reaction. Attacks. Oh, one off a crit.
Yeah, hits.
So. Oh, balls. 7 damage.
Okay. Right. So it is his go. So he's kind of got a choice now. No, and right. So he looks like he's going to launch himself straight towards Ace. You know, he's taking the hit from Nuzgrond. He knows that Nuzgrond can't do anything else, but he's been threatened with demotion.
And is that the Sentinel feature that you got that attack with?
No, it's the Polearm Master.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was going to say, because Sentinel would stop him in his tracks. That's why I asked.
Oh, yeah, that's a beautiful little ability.
One with its tail, two with its claws. So all at Ace then. Oh, you know what? I know what I'm going to do is, Tom, just roll a d4 for me. 1 and 2 will be Ace.
I'm happy for it to go at Ace. I've just literally come up to him, mugged him off, told him he's going to get demoted. It makes more character sense. So I'm happy for you to throw hits at Ace.
Okay, 2 claws. 17.
He's going to hit, I think.
Okay, that's 9 piercing.
Okay.
Second claw is 17.
Going to hit, yeah.
Yeah, which is 8 piercing. And then his tail swings round. 12.
That's going to miss.
Yes. Right. Grismore.
Come on, Grizz.
Okay, so bonus action, he'll take the Arrow of Doom, wherever that's
Oh,
from.
Doom.
Arrow of Doom. Natural 20 for a 26.
Nice.
Fucking yeah,
Let the
boy.
feasting commence.
Oh, 7 points of damage. So
Oh,
1 and 3
no.
on
Yeah, I rolled
2d8.
shit on my crit as well. It's,
That's
7
radiant,
damage
isn't it?
Well, by real
Yeah, it's radiant damage.
Piece.
in it, though.
And then I will throw a level 2 moonbeam on him.
Let me give you.
But it's better than a kick in
Oh,
the chops.
I'll just put it right on top of him for now. Crab's turn is going to be towards Nuzzy.
Oh, I.
Nuzzy's getting grabs.
Oh, again.
21 to hit Nuzzy.
No, that doesn't get me.
Nice try.
We've told you about the top of trying until you try and pick up in the tavern.
That's 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and you're grappled.
Oh. What does that mean? I can't. Can I attack?
Yeah, no, you can attack. A grapple creature speed becomes 0. Can't benefit from any bonuses to speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. Condition also ends if an effect removes it, so you can escape with an action.
Yeah.
Or you can just hit it. And it's your turn.
Right. Well, for bonus action, I would like to rage. So you see
Okay.
my little chaps appear. And where am I?
If your little chaps are appearing anywhere, Mark, I'm going to turn the stream off.
What's the little thing with the little? Oh no, that's the little chap in the moonbeam, isn't it? So I've got the giant crab. It's got to be him.
Yeah.
So first attack. I assume that's a miss.
Yep.
And so is that. Oh, what a bomb bag.
Why aren't you? Okay.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Yeah, I forgot to do that. Yeah,
Do you want that for your first two reckless attacks, and then have another attack? See if you can, because you're reckless now, so you might as well.
Okay, no worries. Let's give it some pasty. Come on. It's more like it.
Yeah.
So, and it's +2 to this for the because I'm raging. 12.
Okay. So that finishes off the last devilish crab. So you're now free. You're no longer grappled.
Due to the deadishness of the crabbage.
Yeah. Did you want to move?
I'll move up next to the fella there.
Move up next to the fella. Right. Okay. Yeah. So Kuraz is going to heal. Going to be level 1, Jake. He's going to heal you for 7 hit points.
Bring it.
And he's going to present himself as a target. And move to there. Whose turn's coming up? No, he's going to move himself. We're going to shimmy all the way around him. Just in case, your turn, Lewis, just in case Mephisto wants to step up and kind of flank.
I love a good flanking.
Yeah, I'm a massive flanker.
Bonus action hex on him, please.
Yep.
I'll have a go with Soul Drinker. It's advantage, isn't it, when flanking?
Yeah.
Bring it.
14, that'll miss.
Yeah, that misses by 1.
Balls. Do you get advantage again on second attack?
Yeah, with a flanker. If you're being a flanker.
23.
Yeah, you go.
So 8 plus 2, 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah. But if I move now, am I going to provoke attack?
Yeah, he's got his reactions for this turn.
You know what? Fuck it.
Move to there. Okay.
Yeah.
Jake, Ace's turn.
Right. How bad is this mofo looking? I'm gonna pull out my guitar. I'm gonna carry on strumming it vigorously, and I'm gonna throw up my mantle of inspiration. So everyone gets 8 temporary hit points.
Oh,
Cool.
I do like 8 temporary hit points.
That's my bonus action, and then I wonder. Can I have? Can I have another Constitution save from him, please?
Works.
Ooh. 18.
Oh man. So he's just going to take half damage again.
Yeah, he's pretty hardy. What are you casting, mate?
Thunderwave.
You are struggling to see how you'd cast Thunderwave without hitting one of your mates.
Oh man. I better not do that then. I'm going to do some serious damage.
The beast.
What do you suppose? No, actually, I suppose you could move there without provoking opportunity attack, and then it'd be 15 foot. There, no one's stood in that bit, are they?
Ace wouldn't want to hurt anybody doing it though. Okay, I'll scrap that then. I won't use Thunderwave. Can he make a Wisdom saving throw instead?
Okay. 20.
It doesn't matter then.
Okay, what was that?
I was going to do Vicious Mockery on him.
Okay. So he's starting his turn in the Moonbeam.
He does. So it's I rolled damage already, apparently. It's a con save, please.
Okay, 23.
So he takes half. He takes 4 points of radiant.
So his turn, he's he's still got daggers for Ace, I guess. So it's a multi-attack. So Claw is 11.
I miss.
Have you seen the cats having murder on the bed?
Claw 17. What is it?
Fight.
7 damage.
Okay.
And then the tail again. 16.
That hits.
Ooh, that's 10.
Okay.
That was 17 damage in total then, mate. Yeah. Grizz.
Just a quick question about Moonbeam, Dave.
Yeah.
If it has a 5-foot radius, does that not mean its diameter is 10 foot?
Yep.
That's a problem for Mephiston. That's my thought. That's why I ask to where he's moved.
So you can't. It affects everyone then.
But I would have been able to place it so it wouldn't have affected Kuraz, Nuzgrond, and Ace, because I could have put it in these 4 squares. Behave. Add dndbeyond. I could put it so it covers
Thought you
those
were
4
talking
squares.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But then obviously Mephiston's also in its radius, so he will take damage on his turn.
Hold up,
Go on,
mate. So, I'm too tired, mate. Mephiston's fine. I've got to that point where I'm just tired now.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
Eggplant. Is that okay?
Yeah, so I'll just bonus action with the Celestial Arrow. Have that
Yeah.
in the face. 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. And that's 10 points of radiant damage. And then can I have a dex save off him as well for Sacred Flame?
Sure. Maybe throw. 15.
Success, so he takes nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn.
That's good.
Right, now I'm just going to utterly wail on him, so it's going to be 2 or 3, well, all 3 attacks.
Okay.
First one, it's going to be reckless.
Yeah.
Tit again. I know you might find that impossible to believe. Son of a bitch. Oh, every time I try and do the, I have to do it twice. Oh, make sure I don't get a 20. You never know. No. So that one is. This is +2 to this.
Okay.
Yeah, max damage. So that's 17.
Nice. Second.
Second one.
You could do this, Mark.
Go on, Mark, do him.
I'm trying to see.
You've also got Bardic Inspiration, Mark.
Hang on. I'll see if I should be. If I miss, I'll use it. Here we go. Yeah, I've missed. I'll use it.
Yeah.
It's a D. It's at least a D6 now, if not maybe a D8.
D8, mate.
Right,
I think.
so actually, it's ignore the D4, the D6 I rolled because I forgot to unclick it. So it's
so 519. That hits. Roll your damage.
There we go.
Nosy.
+2 to this. 9, 10, 11.
Okay, you're going to need your butt end.
It's going. I'm going in with the arse
Thanks,
end.
Tom.
Oh yeah.
You're actually going to struggle to kill him now, I reckon, but we'll see. This is +2 to damage. Oh, go on, see if you hit him first. With Reckless.
Yeah. 19. All right, let's
It's...
So it's this is going to be +1 because it's not taking into account the +1 glaive. So it's 8. Okay.
Nice.
Is that with the rage? So it's 8.
That's with but it doesn't. That's not counting the. It's with rage, but not with the +1 glaive. So.
Right, so that's not quite enough to kill him. Let's just see if Kuraz can hit him with his mace.
Kuraz with his bell end. His bell ended mace.
Swinging it in with his thing.
13 misses. He misses. Mephiston, it's your turn then, mate. You can kill him.
Come on, son.
$16.
Yep. Yeah, he's on 3 hit points. That's surely going to kill him.
That's defo death.
Yeah.
Takes him down.
Right, so before I forget, let me put concentration on you so I know we're nice. You see
As
that?
he's dying, can Ace stare in his face and be like, "You have been demoted."
Because now you're actually dead.
Nice. Yeah, you can do. As the I'm just going to change your view ever so slightly. As the curtains in the centre part, as 2 hellhounds and a Meragon step through as we finish the session.
Well,
This
so we're straight in.
evening, gentlemen,
Straight
because
in.
I'm far too tired to carry on.
And I'll
So
still be
if you-
raging. Raging.
You're still raging. We've still got concentration on everything. Moonbeam's still in play. So, well, for saying it was an impromptu session, it was thrown together
Yeah, that
rather
was nice.
hastily.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It'll
Yeah,
do. Right, cheers, chaps. I'll